Hey, this is LadyJustice, Liberty Press. I wanted to chat with my channel members and my viewers this evening. There's some things I would like to discuss. Some housekeeping I think is in order. Some things I want to call to your attention that you may or may not be aware. Right now, and I've got some fabulous news. Hey, Lucky Laptop, fabulous having you aboard. I wanted to climb aboard because I am sending out a call to action, and I would appreciate some assistance, some much needed assistance. I want to highlight the fact that this channel now has over 2,800 videos, and that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of content. 2,800 videos. It's a lot. And we are fastly approaching 2 million views. That's a lot of views as well. Hey, Batman. Fabulous having you aboard. Let me do a thing or two here. Give me one moment. Batman, I just made you a mod. If you want to accept that, that's up to you. Anyway, I wanted to get in here and remind everybody and let everybody know exactly what LadyJustice Liberty Press has been up to, what we're up to as a channel, what is needed to keep the momentum going. And honestly, that's what it's about. Just as I stated, since September of 2020, I have been traveling from sea to shining sea. I have been filming. I've been documenting and holding government accountable, keeping everybody transparent. And I need to keep myself transparent and reach out and let channel members, viewers understand and know what's going on. As you guys may or may not be fully aware, I have over 142,000 documented miles that I have driven from sea to shining sea. It all started with the Light of Liberty, the 2020 Ascent, the Subaru Ascent that I had. Actually, Bella's out here somewhere. She's laying down. Yes, she is sleeping. She was next to me, but she's now on the porch. She'll be going back inside with me here very soon. And we do have Liberty Bella aboard. She's just being snoozy right now. Well, thank you, Batman. You're lovely, and I did have a lot of folks at one time that were mods, and for some reason I was under the impression that if you was a mod, you could also view the channel membership perks, you know, and I didn't think that was fair, you know. So I ended up taking modship from everybody. Well, you really need your mods. You really need your mods. You do. And I found out later that is not necessarily the case. Channel members get to see channel members, and just because you're blue does not necessarily mean you can jump ahead and see the things that channel members get to see. And I do got quite a few videos, honestly, that are for members only. I am going to be releasing a video tomorrow that was listed as members only, but I am going to release it out there as it is. I don't think I've edited it at all. It's not edited, it's just raw. And we will be premiering that tomorrow morning. But back to the issues at hand, if you will. For the longest time, I have been struggling, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Trust me, and I'm not seeking for handouts. I want to take that off the table right at the very beginning. Absolutely not seeking handouts. I am seeking hand ups, and there's a difference. There's a difference. I started off by letting y'all know that currently there is over 2,800 videos on just this channel. I do have 2 YouTube channels. One of them I am a little bit neglecting and have been for a minute, but I don't want to neglect it anymore. I'm out there on Facebook, on TikTok. I am everywhere, pretty much. And I've been traveling 2020 pretty full time. And I did start off with, as those of you that's been following me from day one, in my 2020 Subaru Ascent, and you all named that Ascent the Light of Liberty. LOL. Lol. Yeah, that was back in the day when I first started. I did travel in that Ascent for about a year, a little over a year. And then I sold my house. I did. I put it all in after I had 2 individuals in the town that I resided in at the time come knocking at my door, wanting to know Lady Justice Liberty Press, to meet me. The first time it was in the middle of the afternoon, not that big of a deal. The second time was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That was a big deal. I miss you guys too, Lucky. Anyway, I sold my house, and what I did is I purchased a 28-foot Class C RV at Bish's, excuse me, BISHS RV there in Meridian, Idaho. It was local. And I also purchased a cargo trailer at the time. And that was to house my Ascent. So I could run around in my Ascent, cop watching, doing audits, doing whatever it was I was doing. I got out to Utah, had my stuff for less than 48 hours. Again, all of this, what I'm telling you, has been documented. Had all this stuff less than 48 hours, and someone out there in Utah ran into me, landed in that RV and the cargo trailer, and back to Idaho. I had to use my insurance for my auto insurance because the person that hit me, that ran into me, was not insured. And that's okay, that's fine. It took about 45 days to get that up and going and to get my payments from my insurance. I repurchased a new 28-foot. Wasn't the same layout or the same footprint, but it was going to make do. And I ended up purchasing this time a 30-foot cargo trailer. I drove it from Nampa, Idaho in the middle of winter, all the way down to Florida, where I got to meet Miss American Amy for the first time, face to face. Hung out in Florida for a minute and realized 60 feet roughly running around was extremely difficult, especially I'm not a backer-upper with trailers. I'm really not. It's extremely difficult for me. I've never had anybody teach me or train me. I could back up a 10-wheeler, and that's a fact. I can drive big old 10-wheelers. I can. Farm equipment. But trailers and me just don't quite hit it off. And that's okay. That's truly all right. So what I end up doing, and Miss American Amy can attest to this, she knows, I'm sure, but I can't speak for her, nor would I want to, but she knew that I traded off my 28-foot and my cargo trailer for the Constitutional Cruiser. And thank you, viewers, for naming my 18-foot Ram ProMaster Thor Rise 18T. You guys named it the Constitutional Cruiser, and that's much appreciative. Now, please look in the descriptions, because I've got a call to action. I've got some things I need you, the viewer, to please assist me with. And this is what I'm needing. I need you to let Bish's RV know that Lady J1A has been out here doing her thing and is established, very well established, doing my thing out here. And I plan on continue doing my thing regardless. I mean, it's in my blood, right? I'm doing it. Hey, 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 we got freestyle in the house. Fabulous having you aboard with LadyJustice Liberty Press. We've got some dogs inside that are barking. I'm sorry, they probably are hearing me. I'm in a very dog-friendly zone right now. And I'm not sure where Miss Liberty Bella went. But anyway, back to what I'm doing. I need you guys to contact Bish's RV. And again, everything is highlighted in the descriptions. Please get over there and just flood them. Let them know that I'm needing a sponsorship. I've been a paying customer for not one, but two of their RVs in the past, their Class Cs. And right now, LadyJustice Liberty Press is in need, real need, because I do have goals. I do have things that I want to do with this channel, and I do need those resources to get them accomplished. I really do. What we're looking for is a smaller Class A or a Class C. 24 to 26 feet, that's the sweet spot. We might even accept a 27-foot. But the sweet spot is between 24 to 27 feet. This must include a robust off-the-grid solar with a generator. I must be able to integrate internet capabilities or Wi-Fi It would be better with as much as I plan on streaming and how much I plan on going live if it just had its own internet capabilities, truly. I am saying that it should sleep between 4 to 6 individuals, and it's not because I'm going to be traveling with 4 to 6 others. That's not my intent. My ample room to set people around the table, because you can get round tables, you know, U-shaped tables for in RVs of that size. I want to do in-person interviews and have the room to do those interviews face to face inside of the new Newsroom 2.0. And I'm only calling it the Newsroom 2.0 right now because you, the viewers, are going to have a chance, an opportunity, if you will, to name that new Newsroom 2.0. Yes. And that will take 2 or 3 shows just to get the new newsroom, the Class A, the smaller Class A or Class C, to name it. It will take at least 2 or 3 shows. I want to use it as a rolling billboard as I travel from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, like I have been, and like I continue to want to do and need to be doing. I do want to highlight the fact that I am fastly approaching 2 million views for this channel alone. Just this channel. Right now, I'm right under 1,800,000 views. 800,000 views, excuse me. These are phenomenal numbers that I'm throwing out, but they're very much true, and I can very much prove them with my media kit. Anyway, I have been struggling a bit, and I'm not shy to admit it. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses, and we're really needing this in order to keep going. Now, I'm not asking or expecting a handout. I will be working very hard. I will be working very diligently, absolutely, like I have been. Maybe even more so. Hopefully even more so. Is my full intent even more so. And why? Because I want to start doing more streams. I want to do more interviews, actual interviews. And there's other kinds of content, like my explainer videos that I've been putting out. I want to dive more into those. I do plan on cop watching. I do plan on still doing audits of sorts, if you will, and doing things that are educational. Absolutely. Making those educational vids. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel and to this video, if you don't mind, folks. I just want to highlight that out there. Anyway, that is what I'm needing. That is what this channel is needing to keep growing. And we are growing. We have just outgrown the Constitutional Cruiser. Now, from bumper to bumper, the Constitutional Cruiser is 18 feet long. And it's really, we've outgrown it. We've outgrown it. We need something larger. But I don't want to get it too large because of the streets we travel throughout America. And like I said, we have gone from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, from the north to the south and back again. And the Constitutional Cruiser itself has just kicked over 73,000 miles. And those are hard miles, and I don't mind to admit it. You guys can go back and see some of the things that we have, some of the negative that we have had happen with the Constitutional Cruiser over this period of time. Hey, hey, hey. We've got Miss Leslie Sullivan in the house. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. And you are so right. Education is key, because here what we say is education is knowledge, and knowledge is power. And there's a lot of truth to that. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight there are some highlighted places that I would like you guys to help me out in letting them know that Lady Justice is here. We're not planning on going anywhere. No time soon. We're still growing. We're still expanding. And we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to expand, and we're going to continue to travel. But at almost 2 million views and over 2,800 vids currently uploaded, and some other things that I'm trying to do, we need those internet capabilities. We need to be able to have access to electricity or to power. The Constitutional Cruiser just doesn't have it anymore, and hasn't had it for a while. And it's because I've had a lot of vandalism happen with the Constitutional Cruiser, as you guys may be aware of. I know I've got videos out there talking about it. It all happened within the Denver area during that time. Anyway, it is what it is. 73,000, over 73,000 hard miles on the Constitutional Cruiser. And since 2020, September of 2020, we have documented over 142,000 miles from sea to shining sea. That's a lot of miles. 142,000 miles is a lot of miles to be traveling. You know, I know how many miles I had on my 2020 Subaru Ascent when I got rid of it. I know how many miles I had on my Class C that I had purchased back in 2021, and then again in 2022 from Bish's RV in Meridian. And Meridian happens to be their flag shop, if you will. That is their main hub, if you will. And I did purchase with cash both of those RVs. Now, I am looking for a sponsorship. Now, just because you get a sponsorship does not mean that it's free or that it's being handed to you. I don't want to be handed anything like that. I don't expect it, honestly. But what I do expect is to work, and to work hard, as I have been, and as I am currently going to continue doing one way or another. So I'm just putting it out there to everyone. Lady Justice Liberty Press is looking for sponsorships all over the place. Anybody that wants to sponsor this channel, my other channel, my Facebook channels, and I've got 4 different accounts over there on Facebook. I'm bigger than y'all might realize. I really am. I've done a lot of work, and I'm very dedicated to what I'm doing and what I hope to be doing as this channel has matured. It is growing, and 2 million views are not easy to get, especially when you've only got 8,030 some odd. I think 8,037 is how many subscribers I have right now currently, and I'm still growing. I am not on here complaining or whining at all. I really am not. I'm just asking for a little assistance, a hand up, not a handout. Not your average sloppy Joe. Hey. Thank you for climbing aboard with Lady Justice, Liberty Press. Well, you're 14% silverback gorilla. Well, there you go. I'm glad you had your DNA test. Not your average sloppy Joe 12. Anyway, I wanted to get all your guys' thoughts and opinions, and again, look in the descriptions. There are so much information. There is so much information that has people put in their descriptions, and then some people don't put much of nothing in their description. But I've got USVMC also highlighted as a hashtag. Hashtag them in your waves that you put out, okay? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Again, the first part of my descriptions kind of highlight some instructions for this call to action, and I am letting you know that I am putting it out there for anybody. And if anybody out there has any thought or ideas, opinions about sponsorships or how to go about getting sponsorships, please get a hold of me. You can email me. You can drop me a message or a comment in the comments. I mean, if you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me. If you don't have my actual phone number, yeah. And I'm going to get in here and see who all showed up this evening. I do see Lucky Laptop News is in the house. Now, please get over and do subscribe to Lucky Laptop News. If you have not subscribed, I highly suggest you do. And you get over and view his over 600 vids he's got up on his channel. Batman, hey, she's got a channel as well. Go over and say hey. Let these fine folks know that Lady Justice Liberty Press sent you. That way they know where their new followers or new interests come from. They can kind of follow that along. We've got Freestyle in the house. Hey. We got Chosen_Law. Hey. Thank you for being here. Hello, my voluptuous honey cake. Well, thank you. I guess you're talking about me. Thank you for being on board. And let's see here. We do have Leslie Sullivan in the house. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous having her in the house. That is wonderful. And good evening to you as well. And again, I am still out traveling the union, if so to speak. We are currently on tour. The United Together Makes Us Stronger 2026 and 2027 tour. See, I'm planning on being out here a bit longer. I am. Um, and I continue want to make those explainer videos. I'm really digging those. Let me know what you guys think about those explainer videos that I've started making. They kind of dig into the heart of laws and why we do what we do, and the fact that all of us should be doing a little something, even if it's just going to your town hall meetings locally where you live in your townships. We should all be engaged in keeping our government accountable and keeping it transparent, and know what's going on locally within your own communities that you live. I was out with BZ Watchdog just about a week ago out in Hillsboro, Texas, and he's at a meeting, and the way that township chose to handle their meeting that particular night, they had like 5 or 6 line items that they needed to vote on. No, what they did is they gumballed it all together, did one vote. So either all of it passed or all of it was going to fail. Well, guess what? They passed it all. And that's not really truly how you should be handling those kind of things. Truly, honestly, you should be voting on those things line item by line item. However, BZ Watchdog has highlighted the fact that one of the one of the folks that's sitting on the council, the town council, no longer lives within the district or within the area that they are sitting on. And they're not really supposed to be doing that. They have not chosen to step down. I don't think they're going to choose to step down. BZ Watchdog did, in fact, call him out on it. And I don't think they like that too much. And I think that they just wanted to get out of there. And I'll tell you, that whole meeting lasted about 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, it was like, wow, it's over already. Should have lasted a lot longer than that. I am currently in Texas, as you guys are aware, I'm sure. I am in Texas. I am visiting that brother that I've been wanting to go visit, that I haven't been able to see for one reason or another since his motorcycle accident a few years ago. So yeah. Anyway, I do love you guys, and I'm just requesting that you guys assist me out the best you can. Yes, my brother had a motorcycle accident a few years ago. He did, I don't know how many tours of duty across the seas. He was in the Army. He was in the 82nd Airborne. He was a sapper. He can blow anything up, you know, but he was a sapper, and he come back not in the best of health, but guess what? He didn't have a brain injury like he's got now. He was out in Boise, Idaho, and somebody ran into him. Wasn't watching how they, wasn't watching, and just went right into him. Anyway, so that he's had a lot of recovery time. I mean, he was all over the place, being a vet himself. They took him from Boise to Utah to San Antonio. I mean, all over. They flew him all over at different points in order to. I will, Lucky, I will tell my brother, you said, hey, hey, hey. And that's another reason why I'm getting involved and trying to get involved with the U.S. Veterans Motorcycle Club, or any motorcycle clubs out there. And this is another reason why I did the Bikers Against Child Abuse out there in West Plains with Lucky Laptop here a few weeks ago. I understand that 5013Cs can't actually make things happen, but they have a network of individuals and groups, other groups that can possibly make things happen. And that is what I'm counting on. Now, I understand there are no free lunches in life. I understand that very well. And I'm not asking or expecting for a free lunch. I do plan on working and working hard. Whomever jumps aboard and sponsors will also get their information highlighted on my videos. There will be certain videos dedicated just for them. Hey, hey, hey. We got Sci-Fi, the video guy is on board. Fabulous having you aboard. Let me add you as a standard mod. There you go. Fabulous having you aboard with LadyJustice Liberty Press. Anyway, the reason I need the internet capabilities and have actual head-on internet, not just Wi-Fi, but I would accept I will accept what I pretty much have been given, as long as it needs to be wrap worthy. I do want to put a wrap around everything on the new Newsroom 2.0. But again, I'm going to have you, the viewers, name the new RV like in times past. You all have named my vehicles that I've had the pleasure of traveling this great union in, for sure. Whether if it was my 2020 Subaru that I started off with on my own, or the original 28-foot Class C that I had purchased from the sales of my home. Yes. But right now, we do need to do this upgrade. The Constitutional Cruiser isn't going to make it much longer. And that is the reality, unfortunately, of what's going on. That is the reality. We've had folks get under my Constitutional Cruiser out there in the Denver metro area. I caught 3 different individuals, plus it was kidnapped a couple of times. So my home was kidnapped from me. I mean, live in it full time also. I travel full time, I'm in it full time, and I'm working out of it. Right now, even though we have 3 new batteries that has been placed in as a new transmission, and all of that was done at the end of December of last year of 2025. If you guys remember correctly, you guys can go back and look through my videos. That information, it's all documented. It's all out there. It's all out there. I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I'm trying to keep you guys notified and also ciphering myself life, you know. But we need some sponsorship, so I just wanted to put that out there to you guys. Well, I wish you could help too, Sci-Fi, the video guy. I wish everyone could help, and honestly, we all can help. We all can help. How can we do that? Well, let me tell you how you can help. You can go into the description of this video. You can highlight Bish's RV. You can let them know that, text them, email them, let them know that, just in your comments, highlight them, copy and paste, There are some hashtags also, and those hashtags are for USVMC Alabama, USVC Idaho, USVC Texas, I think is also on there. It is a national motorcycle club. I do want to be interviewing gentlemen of the United States Veterans Motorcycle Club. And again, I think they're in about 14 or 15 states. I want to give in-depth interviews with them and just kind of let them tell their stories. My platform is a platform for folks to tell their stories so their voice can be heard. And I seriously, that's what I'm trying to do, as well as keep government transparent and accountable. I'm trying to educate the public and folks about our Constitution and the rights that we have been granted, how lucky we really are to live in America, really, truly. But if we don't flex our rights once in a while and keep that Constitution alive, our rights can be taken from us so easy. And they are. They are. I think for the most part, we really do need less government than, as opposed to more government. We need less law as opposed to more laws that are always being implemented, it seems like, every year. I mean, right now we have more laws federally. People don't even know all the laws we have. You can't find all the laws we have, and a lot of them overlap. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I do believe less government is better, than what we're doing. I'm not against police for the most part. I am against bad police, and I'm against over-policing. I absolutely am. I believe that we all should be able to live our lives and be free to travel. And that's what I've been doing since September of 2020, traveling freely. And wanting that chance, that opportunity to continue to do so. I mean, by me, since I have started traveling in September of 2020, I have gotten to meet a lot of fabulous, marvelous people. I have. I have gotten to meet a lot of wonderful, wonderful places I would have never been able to go meet or see or be had I stayed living my mundane life, just living in my living room, you know, doing whatever I was doing. I wouldn't have been able to see all those places. And right now, you know, the only place I have not been is Hawaii and Alaska. I've been to 48 states as well as Washington, D.C. through my travels. And I want to continue to do that. I want to do another loop through the north up there. I've got friends that I've met all over the place that I want to see. Some, you know, I'm still relatively young. I'm not a spring chicken, if you know what I mean, but I get around just fine. I want to continue to do me. And in the process, I want to be bringing fabulous videos to y'all. I want to expand those explainer videos, and I'm going to make my cartoon of LadyJustice Liberty Press before I'm done and over with. That I guarantee you. From the very beginning, I've had a vision of cartooning this channel, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen sooner or later. Yes, the Ozarks are beautiful. Right now, Lucky, thank you for holding on to like half of my stuff. Lucky does have a lot of my personal belongings in his storage, or well, in a storage type. He's got my stuff and he's keeping an eye on it. And I want to thank you, Lucky, for everything that y'all done for me while we were out there, Bella and I. It's absolutely appreciative. But I didn't want to get on here and hold you guys up for too long. I know it's a Monday evening, but people got to do their thing, and I guess, well, yes. Well, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I want to, anyway, I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. And I just want to thank you guys. If you're compelled, please do what I ask for this call to action. And if anybody's got any thoughts or opinions or comments about how to get sponsorships, please let me know. Because I'm putting the word out. Hey, hey, hey. You know? Sometimes that's all you can do, is be verbal. Let folks know what it is you're needing and why you're needing it or whatever. And there you go. It's out there. The universe has it now. Anyway, y'all take care. Hey, hey, hey. Till the next time, be safe and keep those cameras rolling.